What is going on, guys? Man, Goose here, man. I am coming back at you with another video, and this one is going to be about the LSU Tigers and the Auburn Tigers, a game that's going to be taking place this Saturday afternoon in Baton Rouge, uh, 2:30 local time at Central, so 3:30 on your guys on the East Coast, and what was it? 12:30 over there on the left coast over there for you guys on the left coast, and 1:30 you guys in the Mountain Time Zone. So LSU leads this series 33-20, and there's also one tie in this series. So LSU comes in, of course, undefeated. Auburn comes in with one loss. They lost to Florida a few weeks ago. Both teams are in the top 10. So it's another top 10 matchup. And this game, I think this game is going to be this game will be close. This game will be close, closer than what the experts think. This game is 11.5 points. Um, I think this game will be under 10. I think this game will be under 10 points. I think Auburn has maybe a little bit better defense than Florida did. They got a better defensive line, better front seven. So I think Auburn should get should get be able to get more pressure than Florida, because Florida got no pressure at all against LSU. But Auburn has a much tougher defense, but they're also starting a freshman quarterback. But he did go on the road against Florida, played decent but didn't win. And then of course, he won that game, that neutral site game against Oregon to start off the year. So let's just go over the games here. As Auburn, they won last week against Arkansas, 51-10, and LSU beat Mississippi State last week, 36-13. So both teams went on the road last week, got conference wins. I mean, Arkansas is bad, not a good team, but hey, Auburn did what they had to do. They won by 41 points. That's a lot of points to win on the road. Now LSU went on the road and they won by 23. So both teams that did what they had to do on the road last week, and they both come into this matchup highly ranked. LSU number 2, Auburn number 9. ESPN gives LSU a 66.3% chance to win. So it's close. It's 66-33, a little close. Because Auburn's a very good team. They can throw the ball. They can play defense. So LSU will have to score points, which they have all year. But it might be tough if Auburn decides to do ball control and keep the ball out of LSU's hands, which I mean I think that's what I would do. You don't want LSU to have the ball a lot, because their offense is prolific, and you don't want them scoring over 40 points a game, because if they do, more likely Auburn will not win if LSU scores more than 40. But of course, LSU led by Joe Burrow. I mean, one of the Heisman talk. He's in the Heisman talk, but I hate to talk about Heisman talk in September, October. The Heisman Trophy is won in November, so that's when the Heisman Trophy is won. It's won in November when teams win big games. Leonard Fournette a few years ago was a Heisman candidate until he went up against Alabama. Alabama shut him down. Derrick Henry had a good game. He went on to win the Heisman. So Heisman Trophy is won in November. But we're getting close to November. Getting close. So also Terrence Marshall should be back for LSU. Ed Orgeron said that Terrence Marshall, he expects him to play. So that's another receiver. He was actually our leading receiver before he got hurt a few weeks ago against Vanderbilt. So I guess Terrence Marshall is another guy that can be counted upon to make catches with Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Moss. I mean, just LSU just has a plethora of receivers that can catch the ball, and that should pose problems against Auburn's secondary. So what do I expect is going to happen in this football game? Well, I think this is going to be a close game. I think LSU. I like to be a homer and say they're going to get in the 40s, but I don't think they will. I think they'll get in the high 30s, and I think that'll be enough to win. I think LSU will win like 38-28. I think Auburn will score some points against LSU, and I think they will slow down LSU's offense enough, more so than Florida did, and they'll win. I mean, I can see them win by 10, maybe a little less than 10, 9, 8 points. But I just don't see that LSU win by more than this 11.5 spread. It's a lot. So, but we shall see. LSU. Everybody thought that LSU wasn't going to cover against Florida. It was 13.5. They thought that was high, and LSU ended up covering by half a point. So we shall see. So this Saturday afternoon, LSU Auburn. This should be a good game. Uh, I expect it to be. If y'all got nothing to do, make sure y'all tune in. And if you haven't done so, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, click all notifications, and give the video a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys later. And go Tigers!